behind you, Poe.
The last couple of days have been a complete chaos between consumers and EA. After more and more players started to realize that EA locking their favorite iconic heroes behind credits was utterly unacceptable. I already talked about this several videos ago, but I'll quickly bring you up to speed just in case you haven't been following the last few days. In the retail copy of Star Wars Battlefront 2, several big-name heroes were locked away from players from accessing them in multiplayer and would only be accessible by being bought with credits. So heroes like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader especially were locked away with a 60,000 credit price tag. Now at first glance that doesn't seem to be that bad, as in Battlefront 2015 gaining credits wasn't all that difficult of a task, especially for good players, whom if they collected MVP status in games then they would rack up the most credits out of everyone and be able to buy whatever locked item or card their heart desired. Well see, that's just the thing. In Battlefront 2, you don't earn credits through skill, rather through time. So no matter how good you are in a game, you'll still earn the same amount of credits that the last person in the game with a negative 20 KD will earn. So the only way for players to actually gain enough credits to unlock these heroes was to sink a ridiculous amount of time into the game. Several people and news outlets were actually able to calculate that it would take players at least 40 hours of playing nothing but multiplayer, without progression mind you. As in saving up all your credits for the heroes and not buying any loot crates whatsoever during this time. Or pay up to $260 real life American currency in order to unlock just one hero. Yeah, 1 out of 7 heroes. Now to add to that, interestingly enough, the review copies that were sent out to game news outlets actually had a lower amount to unlock heroes. 10,000 rather than the 60,000 that you need to pay in the retail version. As you can imagine, this caused an enormous outrage within the Battlefront 2 community, with many people demanding EA and DICE fix the issue or else they would face massive refunds and a boycott of the game. Not long afterwards, EA attempted to cool down the situation on Reddit and explain their reasoning, stating their intent was to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. Needless to say, the community didn't take this comment well and all mass downvoted it, in actually resulting in EA's response becoming the most downvoted comment in all of Reddit history. Not much else came from EA after that, other than this little gem popping up for users on their online stores. Yeah, just have that sink in for a bit. Now, things didn't help when all the major news outlets also started reporting on the issue, and raising mass audience awareness to it, which really hurt EA. But the situation only started looking more dire today, as EA faced 70,000 refunds from angry customers today alone, as well with EA stocks experiencing a slight negative trend, now down $1.22 following the Battlefront 2 backlash. It even got so bad that EA tried to prevent people from canceling their pre-order by making them wait up to 30 minutes only to get an automated bot response. Having no choice but to respond, EA just a few hours ago issued a brand new statement, announcing that they have reduced the amount of credits needed to unlock the top heroes by 75%. Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader will now be available for 15,000 credits, Emperor Palpatine, Chewbacca, Leia Organa for 10,000 credits, and Aiden at 5,000 credits. As well as now making performance during games to affect the amount of credits players get at the end of a match. Furthermore, as a result of all of this, EA will also be creating a Reddit AMA on Wednesday, for the community to discuss with key leads of the DICE team on what more changes need to be applied to the game. What started as absolute insanity has now been properly cooled off, at least for the time being. While Battlefront 2 has amazing and fun gameplay, it definitely has many problems within it that obviously need to be addressed. I've actually made several videos addressing the awful limited arcade mode in the game, with some people simply calling me a whiner and how dare I complain about even the smallest of things in the perfect game that is Battlefront 2. Well, sorry folks, newsflash, the game isn't perfect, and the recent events have highlighted just that. If we, the community, see wrongdoing within a game, we must stand up and address this ourselves. Otherwise, these major game companies will think what they're doing is absolutely fine and not see the need for the necessary change. Fortunately, the people have spoken up, and because of this, we can now all get an even better Battlefront 2 experience. But that'll do it for this Battlefront update. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars related content. And if you still want to stay part of the conversation, then definitely join us on the official SYLO Discord channel. On that note, thanks for watching and may the Force be with you.